Hello and welcome to the Multi-Tiered System of Support Cohort 5 webinar. My name is Amy Jablonski. I'm the Director of Integrated Academic and Behavior Systems here at the Department of Public Instruction. And the purpose of this webinar is to outline an invitation for you to participate in the 5th statewide cohort to install a multi-tiered system of support that is designed just for charter schools. For this webinar, we'll be talking about the different topics of professional development that you'll be able to experience, as well as how we're going to be able to support you to install a multi-tiered system of support through a coaching framework at the regional level, and talk about the partnership expectations in joining this cohort that you'll receive from us and that we would hope to receive from you. So an essential component to being part of this cohort is to have a school MTSS coordinator or coordinators. In this email, we have a selection criteria to help you select people with a certain skill set to help guide this work. It's important to know that this particular coordinator or this model of coordination is not a consultant model, it's a coaching model, meaning that the person or people who serve in this role at your school facilitate and organize the work. However, they don't have all the answers. So we want somebody in this role who will be able to be a conduit between the school and us so we can best support your work as well. The work will not rest on the coordinator or coordinators at your school. The work of a multi-tiered system of support and installing it and all the different components come from the school-based team. Also in this email, we provided you with some guidance or selection criteria for the school-based team that can help drive this work, again, being facilitated by the coordinator or coordinators. And it's going to be the whole unit of focus for implementation at your school. The MTSS school team will engage in professional development topics. We're going to help you move through stages of readiness, analyzing and identifying core support, building an intervention system, and taking all that information to prepare you for the implementation of a policy change for the identification and evaluation of specific learning disabilities. So how will this professional development be experienced? We recognize that time is of the essence, meaning that we value your time and we want to make sure that you have just-in-time information. Therefore, all professional development will be an online learning experience through NESIS. These are independent, self-paced modules. It's going to allow you to build the framework at your school. It'll allow you to have some independent reading and viewing of videos for all your school team members to participate in. And then we also provide you suggested agendas for monthly MTSS team meetings to be able to get the work from the learning phase to the installation phase in your school buildings. Your MTSS coordinator is going to be our main conduit to help support the different professional development that you're going to be experiencing. So the school MTSS coordinators are the ones who will receive the direct support from the regional consultants. And we'll do this through professional learning network opportunities. We'll provide virtual ed camps to participate in. And then we're going to integrate all this already into your existing regional charter school meetings, and kind of like a regional huddle per se of how we'll be able to support your work through the working with your coordinator at your school. So the timeline for what this professional development installation is for multi-tiered system of support, it's about 2.5 years of learning content. And that has been very intentional to make sure that the learning of the content can happen and then implementation of the content can follow it. So we have a suggested timeline that covers those 2.5 years, where within the first part, you'll be working through core support. The second phase, making sure that we have the essential elements to build an intervention system in your schools. And then the third phase will be taking all that information, building upon it to help you make decisions regarding specific learning disabilities. So these modules, these self-paced courses do build upon each other and are completely accessible to help you with sustainability and moving through the content to get you to this last module as well. So, to help with this work, an essential step to begin with us is to take a look at the partnership agreement that we have linked in this email. This partnership agreement really spells out how the state DPI MTSS team will help guide your work and support you, and then how you provide feedback to us so that way we can constantly adjust our support for how we help you install multi-tiered system support in your schools. So the partnership agreement is linked in here for a Google form. It just outlines our partnership we'd have back and forth. And when you're ready, just go ahead and complete the Google form. So after listening to this webinar and talking with your school-based teams, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to reach out to your regional MTSS consultant. Each of these consultants is very knowledgeable and has been working in this field for a while and can help you answer any questions about the partnership agreement, the cohort experience, and even support any readiness that you need to begin the work. We're really looking forward to collaborating with you. We know that the installation of a multi-tiered system of support is for all kids and all staff to support all kids. We know that the ebbs and flows of school happen within an MTSS framework, and accelerating growth and building strong infrastructure is essential for any evidence-based practices you put in place to help your school, your students reach their goals. So we are looking forward to receiving your partnership agreement and looking forward to any questions that you have that we can help you work through this. Thank you so much for your time.